Hey there, thanks for clicking on another segment of And Now You Know with Realtor Row. So last week I discussed multiple offers and gave you some tips on how best to prepare in a multiple offer situation um, so that you do put together the strongest offer and increase your chances of getting into the home of your dreams. And so this week just want to touch on what happens when you don't win. When you get that call from your agent and she tells you that another offer was chosen. Um, of course, it's terribly disappointing. And some people just don't want to deal with it. They just figure that was the one, I didn't get it, I'm out. But instead, I always say, instead, learn from that experience like anything else in life. Review what happened and see if there's something that you can change to perhaps increase your odds next time. Whether it's that you wanted to go with a 3.5% down FHA loan, and yet you could manage 5% conventional. So maybe you want to make that move because some sellers would rather work on conventional with a conventional buyer. Maybe you need to have a pre-approval letter that is stronger from, say, a local lender. Things that you could control that might help you next time, and go ahead and make those changes. Or maybe it was just that you didn't take your agent's advice. Perhaps the comps showed that the home was worth what it was listed at, but you just wanted to go in lower, and ultimately it was the price that made the difference. And so perhaps you just think maybe next time you'll look at those comps and then put together a stronger offer based on that. Finally, I would just say that we have all been there. It's terribly disappointing for everyone involved. But one thing that I have heard time and time again, and I myself say it all the time, is that everything happens for a reason. And so we see this proved out all the time. We deal with buyers who find a home and they are sure that it is the one. And it really is heartbreaking when things don't work out. And I say it over and over, and I believe it. I believe that everything does happen for a reason, and you will find the home that you were intended to be in. A few years ago, I had a couple, and they had seen many homes, and then when the one came along, we put together a really strong offer, and they didn't win out. And all of us were terribly disappointed. And I remember that after I got off the phone, after telling them that everything happens for a reason, and we would indeed find that home, I remember saying to my husband that even I had my doubts on that one, that it just really did seem like that was where they should have been. And a week or so later, we actually did find the perfect home, and they absolutely love it, and they were questioning how it was that they ever thought the other house was the one. So just know that that happens all the time. So you can have your momentary disappointment and then just go ahead and move forward knowing that very soon your dream's going to turn into an address. Thanks for listening, and if you have a topic or a question that you would like discussed, go ahead and just click on the comments or message me, and I will be happy to put something together for you. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.